Why Tia Mowry's son Cree, 13, feels acting isn't in the cards for him. Tia Mowry and Cory Hardrict's 13-year-old son Cree said he does not want to follow his parents' footsteps into acting during an exclusive E! News interview with his mom. Tia Mowry's son Cree is shaking up the family tree. While the sister alum and her ex-husband Cory Hardrict are both actors, their 13-year-old has no plans to follow in their footsteps. As he put it during an exclusive mother-son interview with E! News, Francesca Amiker, respectfully, most definitely not. I kind of dropped it when I was 9, Cree said of acting. I just feel like it wasn't in the cards for me. Though Tia, 46, thought her son was really good when he made a 2020 appearance on her series Family Reunion, Cree said he'd rather focus on his off-screen passions. Basketball is way more important, the teen shared. Flying is a little hobby that I picked up because one of my best friends is trying to be in the Air Force. In fact, Tia said Cree, who both met with E! In Anaheim, California, while working on Imaginagency, a new travel agency run by kids, is very handy at planning the family's vacations because he knows a lot about aviation. When I'm planning out my itinerary, I will actually let him look at it, she explained. He will look at the flight info and he'll be like, "Mom, I don't think that's a great airline or plane." As for her 7-year-old daughter Cairo, Tia said the little one wants to be an astronaut. She's really into science, the instant mom actress revealed. She is so incredibly smart. She also plays chess. But for Tia, what's been the most rewarding part of motherhood has been seeing how thoughtful her kids have become. As she noted, Cree, now that he is older and now that I'm a single parent in the house, he has been extremely helpful. He does his chores right, he takes out the trash, he helps me cook, Tia continued. It's nice that he's older to help mommy out. And Cree is more than happy to pitch in. I need to, just because, he added. That's just kinda my job. For more personal insights from Tia and her twin sister Tamara Mowry, keep reading. Tia Mowry recalls losing her virginity to Cory Hardrict. After finalizing her divorce from Cory Hardrict in April 2023, Tia Mowry reflected on her new single chapter. I came into this world with a twin, the actress said on the premiere episode of her reality series Tia Mowry, My Next Act, which debuted in October 2024, while referencing sister Tamara Mowry, and right after that I went into a 22-year relationship. So I have never been alone in my life. It has been quite a journey. Tia and Cory met in 1999 while working on the movie Hollywood Horror. While their relationship started off as platonic, it later turned romantic and Tia noted, Cory was my first everything. I met Cory when I turned 20, and I lost my virginity at 25. There, I said it, she continued on her WE TV series. And then we got married. Boom. Tia shares why she and Cory divorced. Tia and Cory wed in 2008 and welcomed 2 children together, son Cree in 2011 and daughter Cairo in 2018. But in 2022, the couple split. While Tia cited irreconcilable differences as the reason for their breakup in her divorce filing, she later offered insight into when she knew her marriage to Cory was over. I knew when I really started to focus on my happiness, the sister alum said on a November 2022 episode of Today. I feel like women, we tend to focus on everybody else's happiness, making sure that everybody else is okay, meaning our children, our friends, our family. But at the end of the day, it's about self-love. And when you start to really work on yourself, love yourself, know your value, know your worth, then all of a sudden there's this awakening. And it's not easy, it's a hard journey, but at the end of the day, I feel like it is so worth it. After being honest with herself about the dissolution of her marriage, Tia wanted to be upfront with the public, too. I got tired of not being authentic and living in my truth, she added in Tia Mowry, My Next Act. I got tired of showing up at events and people thinking everything was perfect when it wasn't. Tia reveals the role her kids played in her decision to divorce. Tia also considered how the divorce would affect Cree and Cairo. A part of my decision was also for them, she explained in a June 2023 interview with Hello Beautiful. For them seeing their mother walk in truth. I feel like it's a great lesson for them because it was not an easy decision. It was one of the hardest decisions that I had ever had to make in my entire life. But if they see that mommy can do it, that mommy, no matter what people say, no matter, even if there's some sort of doubt, whatever, mommy pushed through. They can say, my mommy is living and chasing her truth. And the game star hopes her kids can one day carve their own path, too. I want my children to do that, she added. That's the best gift I can give them. I want for them not to live a life that I want them to live, for them not to live a life that everybody else wants them to live or what they think that they should be or live. I want them to see that it is okay to have a bad day. I want them to see that it is okay to chase your joy. I want them to see that it is okay to live your truth. Tia reflects on where she stands with twin sister Tamara Mowry. While Tia and Tamara have graced fans' screens for decades, it appears they don't see each other as often as they used to off-screen. Being alone has been the most challenging part of my divorce, Tia said in a September sneak peek of Tia Mowry, my next act. It's times like this when I feel and wish that my sister and I were still close, and I could pick up the phone and call her. But that's just not where we are right now. Pointing out, we live in different places. We have our own families. We have our own wants and desires and needs, Tia simply said, we have different lives now. A source close to the matter told E! In September 2024, the sisters are close but the quote being referenced was about their physical location. Tamara lives in Napa and Tia lives in Los Angeles. Tia also later clarified her remarks, noting she was referring to proximity when discussing their closeness. What I meant by that is we as siblings are not as accessible to one another, she told E! In early October, and that is beautiful and challenging at the same time. Tamara says she found out about Tia's new show, With the Rest of the World. Still, it was a bit of a shock when Tamara said she found out Tia was returning to reality TV when fans did. I didn't know, she told Entertainment Tonight in May 2024. I found out with the rest of the world. As for whether Tamara will make a cameo on Tia's series, she didn't ask me, the former co-host of The Real continued. So I take that as no. However, Tamara suggested she was fine with not appearing on Tia's series. She's like, this is my story, she added. I can only respect that. And Tia suggested she didn't think it was a big deal that she didn't give Tamara a heads up about the reality show. It's normal for you not to tell everyone everything, she told the Associated Press October 11, 2024. It doesn't mean anything. There's nothing loaded. She's living her life, I'm living my life. We don't have to tell each other everything, and that's very normal. Tamara remembers attending therapy with Tia to work on their communication. The siblings have spoken about their ups and downs before. During an episode of their former reality show Tia and Tamara, which ran from 2011 to 2013, they attended a counseling session to work on their communication. It's because we were so different, and we needed to learn to communicate in a way that was positive for the both of us, Tamara explained on a 2019 episode of The Real. I'm very sensitive as the world knows, and my sister, she's very assertive and she can handle herself. We had to learn how to communicate properly with each other. Tamara describes being compared to Tia. Growing up, Tamara was used to the public drawing comparisons between her and Tia. Being born as an identical twin, I feel like I had no choice in the matter that people were going to compare. It happens, she said in a January 2024 YouTube video. You see twins, your brain automatically wants to compare and look at the differences. Oh, this twin has a fuller face. This twin is thinner. That's how we can tell them apart. One has a mole. One has a more bubbly personality. One is a little bit more shy. And after a while, these comparisons took a toll. As I got older, college, being on TV, I started to take it personal and that's when it became toxic, the actress continued. And you can Google to see the toxic comparisons out there. However, her mother gave her some advice. Comparison is the thief of joy. Even though I'm a twin, God made each of us different, Tamara said. We may have the same DNA, but we have different gifts. And that's okay. Tamara speaks about marriage to Adam Housley. Just as how Tia has opened up about her time with Cory, Tamara has given fans glimpses inside her relationship with husband Adam Housley. And while she's called him the love of my life, like any couple, they experience highs and lows. 13 years, I can't believe it, Tamara, who wed Adam in 2011, told E! News in May 2024. It's gone by fast actually. I always say, you're gonna have your ups and downs. Our marriage is not perfect, but I still like him. I like who he is as a human being. And we're actually growing together instead of apart. And they check in on each other. Every now and then just ask them, are you happy? Tamara, who shares kids Aiden and Araya with Adam, continued. What things can we do to continue keeping us happy? Because I don't just want to be married for a long time, I want to be happily married for a long time. Tamara talks, sex goals. After more than a decade of marriage, it seems Tamara and Adam still know how to keep things spicy. For me, staying happily married is having sex goals, the Twitch's alum said on a 2022 episode of The Jennifer Hudson Show. And I don't think there's anything wrong with women being vocal about it. As for what those goals include, according to Today, Tamara wrote in her memoir "You should sit down for this" a list of places she wants to have sex, including on the rooftop of a skyscraper, on a car in the rain, and in each room in her house. "I wanted to get rid of all those stereotypes," she told the outlet. Own your man, own your sex life and love it. Just because you've been married for over a decade, that doesn't mean that you have to dry up. Tamara looks back at her time on The Real. Tamara has gotten real about her first 4 years on The Real. "It was one of the unhappiest times of my life," she wrote in her memoir while discussing the commute, the grind and public scrutiny. "I suffered horrible anxiety, I'd throw up in my dressing room, I drank way too much." Still, Tamara has many fond memories from her 7 years on the show, too, which she reflected on while announcing her departure from co-hosting in 2020. "The friendships that I've made there will last a lifetime, and the people that I've had the blessing to interview have changed my life for the better," she wrote in part of an Instagram post at the time. "I'm so proud of what all the ladies and I have accomplished there, including 2 well-deserved NAACP Image Awards and a Daytime Emmy." Tia and Tamara reveal if they'd ever be up for a sister reboot. With so many 90s shows getting a refresh, fans have wondered if Sister might be rebooted too. However, Tia and Tamara have noted that the process isn't easy. "My sister and I had been trying for a few months now," Tia said on a 2017 episode of The Real. "We can only do so much." And while some fans may still hold out hope for a revival, Tamara told Us Weekly in May 2024, "It's not happening." Good. Social media is reacting to family photos Tia Mowry posted alongside Cory Hardrict. Social media users are sharing reactions to a few family photos Tia Mowry recently posted alongside Cory Hardrict. Tia Mowry shares a few family photos alongside Cory Hardrict. On Tuesday, May 27, Mowry took to Instagram to share a carousel of photos with her more than 12.7 million followers. Additionally, the Sister actor captioned the post, "Moments from May that felt like a high sparkles." Amid the carousel of photos were a few that featured her and Hardrict alongside their children, Cree and Cairo. In those specific photos, the family of 4 appears to be standing in a parking lot, striking various poses alongside one another. More specifically, Mowry and Hardrict appear all smiles alongside each other and their children. Social media reacts. Social media users hopped into the Shade Room's comment section to share reactions to Tia Mowry and Cory Hardrict's recently shared family photos. Some couldn't help but share their hope for the former couple to spin the block on their marriage. Instagram user @leamom_ wrote, "She found out quick that ain't no good guys left out here." And went right back to her husband, smart girl smiling face with heart's grin. While Instagram user @lightly_melanated added, "He did say he was getting his wife back, red heart. Instagram user @noverjitla wrote, "Get ya man back, girl, fire." While Instagram user @one Chelena added, "Just because people are divorced don't mean they can't be cordial or friends. Y'all make everything something." Instagram user @nicexelizabeth wrote, "I love seeing parents co-parenting. At the end of the day it's about the kids and how it will affect them in future. Heart hands light skin tone." While Instagram user @Shayna_MCD added, "If they spin the block cool, but y'all do realize PPL can co-parent and be cool and not get back together." Instagram user @Speedy267_ wrote, "Sometimes you gotta lose to win again." While Instagram user @JSequoia added, "Spin the block med school." Instagram user @Mar_Sean wrote, "Because they're in a pic together, they're in a romantic relationship. Everybody dance." While Instagram user @TheDamdom added, "Not sure if they're dating again, but sometimes you gotta fall apart to fall back together." The internet recently wondered if Tia Mowry and Cory Hardrict were considering getting back together. As the Shade Room previously reported, chatter swirled on social media last month, with users wondering if Tia Mowry and Cory Hardrict were considering getting back together. At the time, the pair linked up during the Easter holiday and posed for some photos alongside their kids and Mowry's brother Taj. To note, the occasion appeared to be the second time the former couple had been together since Mowry posted photos, which included Hardrict, in March. Subsequently, social media users went wild, with some noting that Hardrict and Mowry were soft launching their reunion or getting their marriage back.